Hey, Banshee. Just wanted to come live and basically give everyone an update on my mother. Just wanted to come live and basically. Well, it's not really good. She has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, and it's pretty much hitting me pretty bad. I made a post in my community tab that the other day we had to rush her to the hospital, and I just found out about 1 o'clock this morning she's got Parkinson's. Oh man, I'm trying my best to remain calm because by me getting upset and all that, it's not going to do any good for my mom. Oh god, I appreciate you coming by. Hey Kyle, good morning. Uh, she's 4 years younger than my dad, and he's 71. Just sending a text real fast. Just send a text to Jenny, let her know that I'm live. I know she's been going through a lot, so welcome to the floor. And it says there's four, but only two people typing in chat. Well, technically three because I'm in there with my phone. So thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it. Well, I do have some good news. Um, the gaping hole in my stomach is no longer a gaping hole. It is basically it's all closed up. That's the scar that I'm basically left with. Okay, I gotta turn my fucking air off. Damn. Hey, Eli. I just decided to come live to basically give everybody an update about my mother. She was diagnosed with Parkinson's. Hey, Jenny. Anybody wants to come up on panel? I just dropped the link. It's going to be pinned to the top of the chat. All I ask is please show your face when you come up so I know who it is. I'm dealing with that, and also dealing with the loss of my uncle. He passed away, I think it was 2 weeks ago now. My dad's brother, he went to dialysis and he collapsed on the floor, had a heart attack right there, and they couldn't bring him back. I know Jenny's been going through a lot. She's been dealing with a lot, and a lot of people's been dealing with a lot. My heart goes out to Jenny and her family. Well, who knows? Sooner or later, I'll be able to do a collab with Jenny and John when things get better. Stubborn too. That's where I get the stubbornness from my mother. But like I said, anyone wants to come up on panel, they're more than welcome. The link is pinned to the top of chat. Just all I ask is show you your face so I know who it is. I've been trying my damnedest to hold the tears back about my uncle, as well as about my mom. I just, it just ain't gonna happen. I just can't hold them back no more. Oh man. Welcome to the 5. Yeah. Well, I woke up about 1:30, quarter to 2 in the morning, I think it was. to go to the bathroom, and in her bedroom. Basically not responsive. But she was responsive, but she wasn't like really too coherent. Her words were very like sluggish. She was shaking, like almost like she was like having like a seizure. Me and my dad tried to pick her up, but I couldn't do it because I'm still not 100% healed from having that stomach surgery, having that hernia removed. As y'all just seen the scar on my stomach, and I didn't want to take and chance that wind up ripping open. So I had no other choice but to call for an ambulance. Damn, I turned the air off and I'm still freaking freezing. Jesus. I'm blaming Jenny for me being cold right now. She sent her magical powers over to me, telling me to keep the air on. Love you, Jenny. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it. Haven't seen you in a while, Jenny, so of course you know I have to bust your chops. Hell, I went to take my dog out about 3:30, quarter to 4 this morning, and it was very cold air out there. That wind was freaking really cold. You better not be biting over there, Missy. The corner that beat your booty. That beat your booty, you be biting. Yeah, brat. Oh God, not with this window shit again. Oh, Eli. Well, they admitted her in the hospital. Hey, Eli, you want to come up? Links in chat. You're more than welcome. You know that. Anyone in here is more than welcome. Like I said, I've been away from YouTube for basically almost a year. I stepped away because of there was too much bullshit and drama. Plus, on top of dealing with stuff here, and I come back, nothing's changed. Drama's still out there. It's I don't think it's ever going to change. Yeah, people attacking people, people just causing all kinds of drama, and those are the channels that I walked away from. I don't go and visit people that are going to cause up all this BS and drama. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't want it on my channel. I've done some serious changes to my channel. I've got rid of people that were basically putting harm to my channel, bringing it down and stuff like that. I revamped all my mods and everything. Matter of fact, I do believe I made Jenny a moderating mod. Find out in a second. I just removed your mod for a minute, Jenny, just so I could see. Okay, you've been added as a moderating mod if you're still in here. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. That's why I basically stepped away like I did. I haven't been on in basically a year. I think the last live investigation that I did was the May Stringer. Hey, yeah, the May Stringer house, a little over a year ago. And yeah, Jenny, the reason I made you a moderating mod is because you're one of the few that I can honestly say that I trust. How's John doing? You know you can come up anytime you want. Yep, June 3rd of last year. Oh, speaking of that, the SD card that Ghost Mama gave you. Is there any possible way that I can get that SD card back? Because that was the only now the only SD card that I actually have for my video cameras. My 128 gig that I had up and disappeared. Okay. Who the hell text me? Oh, girl. Basically, I think it's been, yeah, a little over a year since what? Since me and John basically seen each other? Damn. Can't believe it's actually been that long. Oh, I've been building up my points on the McDonald's app, Jenny. I'm basically close to almost 25,000 points for the McDonald's app. Yeah, a lot has gone on. Because I know McDonald's is one of your favorite places. Hey, girly girl. As a matter of fact, I do believe, let's see, I think it's 24,000. 4,000 Damn. Every time my mom or dad would have me go to McDonald's, I'd scan the barcode and collect the points. My one favorite thing I get from there is the mocha frappe. Granted, it's 4,500 points, but it's very well worth it. We know Jenny when it comes to McDonald's. I think Jenny's basically almost as bad as me when it comes to McDonald's. Then again, I think she might be even worse. I don't know. Oh man. See that little emoji right there just gave it away. Hell, ain't nothing better than McDonald's French fries, I can tell you that. Especially when they're loaded with the salt. That and definitely the mocha frappe. Always got to get that. Do what? Hey, long time no see there. Bum, bleh, bum, bleh. I can't even fucking talk. Bum fluff paranormal. Huh? Well, it's going all right so far. Other than I just came on to basically give everyone the update on my mom. She was just diagnosed with Parkinson's. Damn, Jenny, how many links are you going to post on Facebook? Oh, that's why you said you need a new head. I'm like, what the heck is she talking about? Every time I look at my phone, I see that there's a notification. Jenny Love posted a link. Jenny Love posted a link. Posted. I'm like, holy shit. I never get a chance to read or look at every single one of them because when I do, another one pops up. Oh, Jenny. Remember I was telling you about I had 1,000, little over 1,000 followers on my TikTok? Well, I have surpassed that. I am at 2,042 followers now. Sorry that I don't answer the scams. Came up scam likely, and I don't reply to scam likelies. But yeah, I hit over the 2,000 mark. 2,042, I think I just said. I haven't been really going live on there because of all the stuff that's been going on. Hell, my channel on here, shit, what? I'm still at 876 subscribers. God damn. Boy, aren't we a popular one? Almost 20,000. Jesus criminy. Shit, it'd take me a long time to get to that. 20,000 followers? Holy shit. But yeah, like I said, I'm still sitting at 876 subscribers to my channel. Okay, it's a 239 number, but I don't know who the hell it is. Well, I don't see it actually happening because from what I'm understanding, they've been saying that for quite some time now, and nothing's happened. There hasn't been no actions taken about it. Bits of the past para history. I think that's Derek. Yep, that's what I thought. Hey, Derek. You want to come up on panel? You're more than welcome. Sorry, not answering scam likelies. Decline. Appreciate the like and shared. Why does that name sound familiar? Oh, okay. They're a gamer. Okay. Apparently, I just had to resubscribe to their channel. That's weird. Well, I know that person that just came in is not Derek. The name looked familiar. That's why I went to their page and looked. That's why I thought who I thought they're mutual friends with another another channel. Appreciate you coming by. Derek, if that's you, you know that.
Hey, morning, everybody. And by the way, that is me. Secrets of the Past Para History, that is me.
No, she was talking about the other channel that's typing in chat.
Oh, Gomer Black Magic. He's a gamer.
Yeah, I know. I know that person from Mr. Winter's channel.
For a minute there, I thought Banshee said, "That's not Derek." I was going to say, Banshee, yes, it is me. Come on. Fuck. How many Derek's do you guys know on this damn platform?
And just as I was getting ready to say, Derek, if that's you, please show your face. All I see is camera come on, and I see this.
I just woke up, man. I just woke up. I'm nursing my first cup of coffee, and I'm stuffed up to the gills.
Bro, and I'm going to tell you this.
What?
Your ass had me fucking laughing so goddamn hard when you were on Stoney's panel. I've
Oh,
never seen you stoned like that before, brother.
well, I'm just doing it to help me sleep at night and help me relax.
I was trying my damnedest to keep my cool and not laugh. Impossible. It was impossible.
Sometimes I hate YouTube, man, because it'll take one or
Welcome
two
to the nine.
subscribers away from me, and then they'll add one more. It's like, holy shit.
Hey, KC.
Hey, Casey, welcome in.
Damn, I turned my fucking AC off because I was colder than hell. Now I'm starting to freaking sweat.
Nobody wants,
Ay.
nobody wants to see you sweat.
Well, Derek, the wound, it's closed.
Nice.
All right, Jenny.
All right, Jenny, talk to you later.
I will let her know when I talk to her.
Ring ding dong. Ring a ding 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 dong.
And hopefully we'll be able to go hunt some ghostesses. Remember, Jenny, spirits be gassy. Oh, Jesus, fuck shit. I just got the shit scared out of me.
Oh, is that girly girl? Hey, girly girl.
Yeah.
Is that the same girly girl that was on your panels before?
Yeah.
Hi, Derek.
Oh, it must be because she remembers my name.
All right,
Holy
Jenny.
Hey, girly girl, it's been a long time. How you doing, girly girl?
Still with a migraine
Oh,
headache.
Jesus Christ. Now we're all in
What?
freaking deep shit.
Why?
Hey guys, how is your mum again, Roscoe's?
Oh my God, Simon!
How'd it go to go?
She's all like, oh my God, Simon! It's not Simon Cowell, damn it.
Shut up, Jimmy.
So you ain't got to, oh my God, Simon!
Vinny, shut up. Too goddamn early for me to be up.
Right. I'm still nursing my first cup of coffee.
Oh my God. Well,
No.
she was diagnosed with Parkinson's,
Not good.
and it's
Yeah, I
it's
love the
hitting me,
pinhead
but
things,
it's hitting me, but it's basically hard for me to believe.
Hey Derek, I like the pinhead avatar.
Thank you.
That's the real Derek.
I think Pinhead and Hellraiser are the most underrated horror movies in horror movie cinema.
Oh,
That's in the Teletubbies
so
kids show.
someone bought the actual house from Nightmare on Elm Street
Really?
after being set all these years. I think it was back in 2021. Someone bought it.
Cool.
They cleaned up the property and everything, bro. I seen it on Facebook. I don't know if I saved it or not. Shit.
I saw something, I wasn't sure whether it's true or not, that the Poltergeist house, you know the film Poltergeist, the first one, somebody bought that, had it taken down and put in another location for them to live in.
I heard the same thing, but I'm not really sure how true it is.
And I've actually been to the place that was the original British version of The Conjuring, which was 30 East Drive in Pontefract. You know, the one where they had the film called When the Lights Went Out?
Be right back. I gotta pour another cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Hell, I haven't even made a cup yet.
Is your mum out of hospital yet, then, Vinny?
No, they're keeping her there for under observations and stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. How's your dad doing? Is he all right?
Well, still stubborn as ever.
Well, you know what they say, husband like son, really. You know what I mean? You two are very much alike. That's why you two butt heads. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
What?
I don't know who did it to Nubs, but he said the girls did an amazing job, LOL.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? I'm lost for words.
I think somebody should sack the plastic surgeon, don't you? How's you been doing, girly girl?
I've been doing okay.
Yeah.
Just dealing with a migraine today.
Yeah. I got at the moment, I've got that stupid thing. You know, you get that sciatica that goes from the middle of your back all the way right down to the back of your legs.
Ooh.
I got that today.
Ooh, that's not good.
But then again, as my dad said, I've always been a pain in the butt. Now I got one.
I'm not saying nothing.
You don't have to, Vinny. It's all written all over your face.
What the fuck?
Vinny's always a pain in the ass.
Oh my God. Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh.
What?
The video I just came across.
What video?
Come on, go back, you dumb son of a biscuit eater.
I always think that phones are that smart, they're stupid.
I gotta wait for it to restart so I can
So
show it.
So do you mean the Amityville house or the what you said, the Nightmare on Elm Street house?
What I was talking about was the house from the film Poltergeist.
Okay. Because apparently the Amityville house is up for sale again, which...
Yeah.
And it's not even on the site that they said the film was on. You know what I mean? But I read somewhere that the entire island where the Amityville place is on is actually haunted. It's not just the road. Oh, look at the monkey!
What did you know?
So
Came running from out of the woods around the corner, down the road, just to get grapes from that person.
Aww.
Hey, Vinny, somebody took a picture of you out of your natural habitat.
God damn it. People don't need to know that's really me.
Well, that's Vinny without his clothes on. You know that, right?
Yeah, well, that's a nightmare in itself that I don't want, thanks.
Well, I have to say that monkey video is Nightmare on Elm Street.
Brings a whole new meaning to the word slapping your monkey.
Woo! think Girly Girl is too pretty and too innocent to hear that.
Oh God.
I'm calling bullshit there.
Yeah, have you never? You see, you do not know Girly Girl, do you? Girly Girl is not innocent. Trust me.
Far from it.
I am sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, Girly Girl. If you're innocent, then I'm Michael the Archangel. Just so you know. So.
Well, if Derek's Michael the
Oh my
Archangel,
God.
what does that make Vinny?
You talk about old school setups.
Vinny's breaking up again.
Oh my God, that's an old thing.
Is that a tube TV?
Yeah.
The TV and a very old hi-fi.
Oh God, I remember
God.
those. I remember.
Nintendo GameCube.
I remember those old school setups. Oh God.
Oh my God.
I used to have one, but my cousin
Anyway,
played
Vinny,
with it one
remember that
day.
elementary school that Ghost Adventures did for one of their shows? Well, do you want to know who the two new owners are?
Yeah, sure.
Sam and Kobe.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
God.
They
You
just
know,
bought
you know the nephew of Ed and Lorraine Warren, Tony Spera. He is now threatening to sue Zach Bagans over his haunted museum attraction
Do you know why?
because it's a knockoff of what his aunt and uncle set up.
Well, technically, no, that's not why. Zach claimed that the artifacts that are in the Ed and Lorraine Museum
Yeah.
are not haunted.
Ooh.
That's what sparked it off.
I have to admit, I did talk to someone who's in this country that was invited by Tony Spera to go to Ed and Lorraine's museum.
How are
And
the
he went
artifacts
close
not
to the
haunted?
Annabelle doll, and I can tell you something now. Within 6 hours, he had a heart attack from being near that doll. Literal heart attack. He was in hospital. So, whoever says it's bullshit is taking the piss. So,
Wow. Appreciate that, KC. And I think that a
ooh, good
bunch
for
of us
you,
from the
Casey.
paranormal would also appreciate that.
I have to admit, my first ever bumping into a ghost, my dad threw a Bible at it and it vanished, swearing at him. Literally, we heard it swearing. Ghost Destroyer. What, KC Jones puts them in the shredder and you can see the sheets flying out the other side.
And if I can get Derek over here talking about coffee, now it makes me want to make a cup.
I am so addicted to coffee that when I wake up in the morning, that's the first thing I got to do is make a pot of coffee and then go and shake the dew off my lily and
What was it first, Eric? Coffee or cigarettes?
well after I make a pot of coffee after I make a pot of coffee, I go shake the dew off my lily and then I pour a cup and I let it sit.
So you go to Drake, siphon the python, and then
Yep, I drain the main vein and then I pour a cup of coffee and light a cigarette and away I go. There were days though when I woke up to no fucking coffee and I had to run to the store to go grab one without a coffee.
you're not supposed to fuck coffee. You're supposed to drink it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I think Vinny's
Only
just about
fucking
to
Derek.
lose his marbles.
Only fucking Derek.
Yeah.
Anyway, Vinny, how's your stomach after your surgery? Does it still hurt?
Well, yeah, it still hurts.
I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see it, Vinny.
Come on, show me. Ooh.
Looks like a pussy.
Oh my!
If you got a dark red pussy, mate, you need to go to the doctors.
Right? Looks like a vagina. Just,
Oh my god, does that mean Derek's getting hot on Vinny's stomach right now?
no, fuck that. Vinny.
Oh,
Sorry.
Derek, you haven't seen anything compared to that.
Oh God, I don't want to see your vajayjay.
No, when he first got the surgery,
No,
it was
I do
okay.
believe she's talking about when the very first time it opened up.
Yeah. But no thanks. I can take a lot. I can take a lot of stuff, but man, oh,
That looks septic.
That
It was.
put it this way, it reopened. What, 2 days after surgery?
Oh god.
That's what I was left with.
Oh,
From that,
that's not the picture I'm talking about.
That is criminal negligence.
from that picture to what I just actually, how you just seen how it looks now, I got it to close by myself
And
using
the
tape,
thing,
paper tape going from one side of my stomach, pushing it over to help it close up.
Oh my god. Well, what were
are
the
you done,
medical people doing?
Vinny? Are you done showing the pictures?
I ain't even got my phone in my hand no more.
And Simon, he contacted a lawyer, and there's nothing that they can do about it.
Yeah. 2 different lawyers.
He had the surgery on September 3rd. He contacted the lawyer, September 10th?
September 13th.
Oh, September 13th. Okay, so 10 days after he had
And
surgery.
the lawyer says, oh, well, really nothing we could do about it because the statutory limit expires.
It can't be that quick to have the
How's the statutory fucking limit on malpractice expire within 10 fucking days?
It doesn't. And just they can't be asked. You need to find yourself a better set of lawyers.
That's what I said.
If those lawyers say, "Oh, we can't do anything," it means that they just can't be asked. So you need to find yourself a better set of lawyers.
Well, put it this way. The one lawyer I got in contact with, Morgan & Morgan, which is the ones that got me my $25,000 settlement from when I slipped and fell at Walmart and blew my knee out.
Yeah.
They refused to even take the case.
Boys, are they scared of the backlash or something?
God only freaking knows.
I'll tell you right, like I told him, Simon, if that happened in Las Vegas, you could just imagine there's a lot of attorneys out here that would take that case.
By the way, if it happened here, the press would be on it so fast that those fuckers would have to do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll just put it this way. I was this close to calling Fox 4 News.
I would. It's only been a month, Vinny, since you had your surgery. I would.
Okay, see, by the way, if you want a really scary theatre, go to Drury Lane in London. That place has got some weird shit going on.
I've heard about that fucking place.
I actually have
What
I
about
actually
the
haven't.
ancient
Sorry.
Ram Inn?
I've not been there, but a friend of mine went there, and he had something follow him all the way home. 3 weeks, he had all sorts of shit happening. Eventually, he had to get a priest in.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do remember Ruth saying that she visited there one time.
Oh, she
That
did.
place
She
is
went there
haunted.
with Ruth, as in the one who's deceased now. Yeah, she went there all right.
I
My
think
little
the guy,
sister.
his name was John, if I'm not mistaken.
That was the old man. He passed away. His daughter now runs
Welcome
it.
in.
Yeah, wasn't he the owner?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, he was the owner, and he was as camp as Christmas. If you know what I mean by that one.
Yeah.
But his daughter was there, and unfortunately, she's turning it into a fairground attraction.
I had no choice but to put my freaking air back on Nick because now I'm freaking roasting.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to Drury Lane myself, not on a ghost hunting trip. I was supposed to be seeing a show there, and I had to dash into the loo. And on the way back, I saw a man wearing a ruff with no head, and he was just trying to
I
walk up the
appreciate it.
stairs.
Sparkling farts. Hello, hello.
I
Do you
was
want to come?
I
You want to
sparkle
come up on
farts.
panel? Links pinned to the top of chat.
Simon, there is a YouTube channel called GT. Oh no, let me rephrase that. A TikTok channel called GTI.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have a YouTube channel. I know they have a Facebook channel. But they go all around the world. I guess, I don't know if they're based in London.
Oh, I have heard of that one, yeah. Apparently there's another team up not far from where I am who's actually been asked by an Indian viewer to go to India for this particular palace that's supposed to be haunted in Rajasthan. And the owners of the palace have said, come in, go ahead.
Miss Cheesecake. Hello, hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Hey, Sparkle Farts. Hey, Cheesecake.
I know GTI will be going to Arizona. I think it's next month.
Oh, I'd love to go there because I get to see we get to see some of the graves of a couple of my cousins. Yeah, they're the ones who got on the wrong end of the herbs, if you know what I
place
mean.
that I've always wanted to investigate from back in the old Western days.
Tombstone.
Yep.
And that's where
I already knew what you were going to say.
Let's just say I'm related to one of the Clanton brothers.
Really?
Yeah. And when I went to America years ago in 2004, we went up, my friend and I, Robert, went up there. And we happened to bump into one of the saloons that still runs there. And the man behind the bar is actually related to Wyatt Earp.
Yeah.
And we got talking, and he said to me, do you know, you're the first Clanton I've talked to that is actually a decent guy. He said to me.
Do you know?
Oh, that's nice.
At one time,
yeah,
back then, Wyatt Earp actually bought that saloon.
The Birdcage?
Because Big Nose Kate's saloon was his wife.
Yeah. No,
yep.
No, Wyatt Earp's wife. No, Big Nose Kate was not Wyatt Earp's wife. She was Doc Holliday's woman.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I got that wrong, but thank you for letting me know.
Wyatt Earp's wife her name was I forget her name, but she was struggling with drug addiction at that time.
And of course, Doc Holliday had tuberculosis.
Yeah, and he actually died in
Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday.
Funny enough, he wasn't a doctor; he was a
Billy
dentist.
the Kid.
a lot of people don't know this, but there was more people on that vendetta ride that Wyatt Earp orchestrated than just Wyatt Earp and his brothers and Doc Holliday. There was the two people that I remember reading was
Hey, Chris, welcome in.
hey Chris, welcome, was Texas Jack and Cactus Jack.
Oh, also, I heard Hickok as well was there.
Yeah, but
Bill Hickok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was also some Clanton family that did not agree with what the other Clantons were doing, so they were joined in on the Deming posse.
Hey, Chris. But,
hey, like father, like son.
What's crazy?
Yeah.
I don't understand why this is doing this.
It's because we're talking about the
I was
famous
doing some
old West
research,
people.
and come to find out, Billy the Kid, William H. Bonney, is a late descendant in my family.
Cool.
Well, you do have,
How?
even
I
though
don't
you're
know.
Italian, you do have Irish features.
Well,
Even though
I'll put it this way. I'm going to show you this picture. Hold on.
William H. Bonney was also known by an Irish name, and I can't remember what that was. Derek, would you know it?
Yeah, well, his full name was William
Bonney. William H. Bonney was Billy the Kid.
Yeah, I just wondering, he also had an Irish name, didn't he?
That there, that's me.
Yeah.
That's my buddy Greg. Believe it or not, Greg is a descendant of Jesse James.
Oh my God, I was going to ask you, was he descended of Jesse James then? Oh my God, my head's just gone up.
Let me put this on full screen so y'all could see it better.
Yeah.
That is like I said, is a picture of me and my buddy Greg.
Funny enough, my English teacher when I was a kid her name was Miss Monday, and she actually was a direct descendant of Calamity Jane. So she also said that she had ancestors that were on the Titanic.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to what's it, the ancestry.com to see how true it actually is.
You never know. Do you realise how weird it'd be if it turns out you're related to Derek?
That's not funny.
No thanks. I already I already have a big family. I don't need anyone else.
Yeah.
That's just fucking scary.
Even worse is if I found out that I'm related to lost souls.
Oh God, that would even be more scarier.
Because I don't need any more Wild West ancestors. I mean, who are living outlaws.
Technically, if you want to get technical, we're all related no matter what.
Yeah.
True.
For the simple
Eli
fact.
says that's his uncle. Do you know that?
Well, welcome back, Eli. Technically, if you think about it, we all are actually related.
Yeah,
we're all God's children.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, definitely. And my actual big ancestor from my birth family is I am directly descended from Blackbeard, Edward Teach. Yeah. He was the same. If you look at the pictures, he's the same height, similar facial features, and a propensity to camp things up with All sorts
Holy
of shit to
shit! There's
scare
a
the shit
name I
out of
haven't seen in a while.
Hey, Matt, welcome in. Luke,
Holy hell!
Hi,
Vinny,
Matt.
I'm your father.
Oh my
Name,
god.
please.
Do you realise how much child support you got to pay now, Derek, after all these years?
And all the emotional distress. Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, Simon, we can't call you Blackbeard. We would have to call you Graybeard.
Yeah.
Gray with the black stripe. Hey, Matt, you're more than welcome to come up, brother.
Like Vinny has any room to talk.
Yay, welcome to
What
the
are you talking
jungle.
about? I just got a soul patch going on.
Vinny likes to talk. Sometimes what comes out of his mouth doesn't make sense.
You know what, Derek?
Derek, have you
Yeah,
had your saucer of cream? Because you're sounding very catty right now.
very what?
Catty.
Catty. My nose is stuffed up. My allergies are kicking my ass.
Simon, I'm not saying a fucking word on that one. I caught on to that as soon as you said it.
Hey, mister. You. Put my
Yeah.
goddamn Dr. Pepper down.
I
That's
got
okay.
3
I got
bottles left.
Can't stand that shit.
I got cherry Coke, Dr. Pepper, and Capri Sun in the fridge.
Like I said, I got 3 bottles left out of 36 bottles.
And you
Well,
got
I
a
just
week to
got a
go.
really good bargain from the shops. 3 large packs of cans of Sprite, which is like the 8 cans, for just $3.99 because they're close to their dates. Ooh, shit! Is that why his nose is always brown?
Oh, shit.
I think Derek's getting it in the neck.
Oh, shit. He actually went there.
I'm not saying anything.
She went there. All hell Sparkle Fart.
Oh hell, we're not worthy, Sparkles. We're not worthy.
Wow. She went there.
Anyway,
Oh, man.
You know, girly girl, she went there, camped out and had dinner and then went home again.
Oh,
I
trust
wanna-
me, we know.
I want to see Winnie go to the clown motel and run out like a scared little bitch.
Right there. Take it easy, Casey. Appreciate you coming by.
Hey, there's a cemetery across the street that you could hide in.
No.
Why
I will
not?
hide in the clown cemetery. Hell no.
That cemetery isn't for the clowns. It was for the miners that died in the fire in 1911.
A lot of the people that were clowns are also buried there. Hell no.
I am not going to stay anywhere that's got clowns. I'm sorry. No, 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 no.
I don't know how the fuck Jenny managed to stay in Omar's clown cottage, knowing she's petrified of clowns just like me.
You know what? You know what video I'd love to do a documentary on? It's a true crime. It'll be a true crime documentary.
You ain't got to go nowhere, Sparkle Farts.
It's up in Kenny, California. There was a murder that took place there in 1981 to 82. There's an actual movie about it too. It was a resort where you would go and rent cabins, and this whole family was murdered except for like maybe 1 or 2 people. Look it up, and it's a big unsolved murder case.
You know the Foxhole
The
Farm?
it's how
Hey, second star.
Hey, Matt.
What's up, brother?
hey Matt.
How y'all doing? Oh,
Well,
how
now
y'all doing,
that
family?
I got everyone that's up on panel that basically cheer me
Mhm.
up. My mom was diagnosed with Parkinson's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry to hear
Drinking
that,
a
brother.
Polar Pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw that cup and I'm like, he's drinking a fucking Polar Pop.
You know, I had to get it.
Damn, bro, your hair's getting longer.
I have to admit, it suits him.
He's starting to look
Thank
more and
you.
more like a hippie every day.
Why shouldn't he? I mean,
Hey, I go through because it's getting colder, so I have to have longer hair now. So you know,
Hey, Vinny, where did you get the mullet from?
I got all the long hair here, but I'm just missing it up here.
You know why? Because they evacuated it because of the hurricane.
No, it's called too many U-turns under the cover all these years.
there
Either
you
that or
go.
you've been wearing it out on the headboard.
I don't have a 4-head. I got a 5-head.
Ooh, egghead.
No, and he didn't evacuate during the last hurricane.
Nope.
I meant his hair did.
No, that's been going since I was like 28, 29, maybe 30. From always wearing these damn things.
Well, stop wearing a hat.
Nope.
You don't want to do
Okay,
that.
then
The
you're
side
gonna-
off that head will disrupt with the airplanes. You know that, right?
I've created some more new merch, and I'm going to be creating some more new merch very soon.
Cool.
One of my biggest supporters that came to when I had was always merch. God rest my little sister's soul. That was the last time basically my merch was actually bought. And that was when Ruthie was still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Ruthie.
Do you know, 3 times I tried to buy your merch and my bank flagged it up because it is from America. And so they
Sparkle
wouldn't let
farts?
me buy it.
Sparkly farts? Bite me.
What did she say? Hold on.
Hey, Vinny, I'm just wondering, was your head circumcised?
Huh?
Was your head circumcised? That's what it bald on top.
I fucking walked right into that one.
Yep.
My head.
Well, then again, sparkly farts, I probably enjoy that too much.
What, getting head?
Oh.
Huh?
What, getting
No,
head?
her biting me.
Right.
I mean, both. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you can take both. Ain't nothing wrong with a little pain and pleasure.
As long as if he doesn't
Very
pop
true.
it.
That is true.
We don't
Oh,
want
yeah.
popping a hip at
A
your
little
age.
bit of pain during the pleasure is a good thing.
Damn right.
Except for if
Oh.
you've got in the underpants.
I got something to tell you there, Matt.
What?
2 weeks ago, it was on the news. Going down Alligator
Yeah.
Alley, a truck driver nearly hit a skunk ape.
Woo!
Yeah.
Are there special side species of Bigfoot?
A skunk ape.
Uh,
It's a Sasquatch, but here in Florida they're known as skunk apes because they got this aroma that comes off them that smells almost like a skunk.
yeah, they're known to cover themselves in feces and
Yeah,
like decaying vegetation and stuff like that. It's kind of like their defense mechanism against humans.
Yeah.
Like
There
the
is
worse
actually-
they smell, humans don't, mess with them.
Yeah.
the
There
truck
is actually
driver when they
proof that in the
reported him,
16th
he said
century.
he nearly completely jackknifed his rig. He said
Yeah.
this thing come walking across the freaking Alligator Alley. He said it was at least 9.5 to maybe 10 feet fucking tall.
Yeah.
Holy
There's
shit.
actually a video that's
Uh,
come out about
Reddish,
Sasquatch. There.
reddish brown, like fur.
yeah.
It stopped. It looked at him just as he hit his fucking brakes and started the jackknife, and then it took off across the road.
A lot of people's assumptions of like size wise are
Well, hell, you know
hard.
how tall
I mean,
the windows are in a freaking 18-wheeler.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said the head of this thing was basically like about 1.5 feet past the top part of the windshield.
I mean, it can happen. Don't get me wrong, it can happen. Size wise, there's no reported ape except for
Actual
Gigantopithecus.
like height size.
Right. Like even with great apes like today, even a silverback gorilla, a prime silverback gorilla, is only about 6.5, 7 foot tall if it
About
stands up.
7.5 foot.
Yeah. But that's fully standing up,
And what's weird, they were showing his dash cam footage.
Gigantopithecus stood up to a certain amount, but it
Just
also
as he
had to
started
sit
to
down again
jackknife,
because
his
there was
camera
another
footage
giant
from the dash cam started blurring out and like going fucking crazy.
Pixelated.
Yeah,
yeah.
like there was
Depending-
a distortion.
Yeah. The distortion thing usually happens a lot, but usually it's because they're either moving too quick or they're too big for the camera to actually
To actually
pick
capture
up completely. So people think that that's a mystical whatever, but it's actually just human technology that cannot. Because even if you have a banana, okay, you have a banana in your hand and you bring it up close to a camera, it'll go blurry
it'll
for like
pixelate and blur. Yeah,
it'll pixelate until the auto, the autofocus
like my
goes
cigarette.
in. Yeah, see, like it's already going pixelated.
Oh, by the way, you know the Loch Ness monster? They think they found DNA that suggests it's a 50-foot Weller's catfish.
That I could believe more than a 10-foot skunk ape. I'm sorry. It's most of the even most like regular Sasquatches, okay? Most
Reports
like
are
the
like
typical
like 8.5, maybe almost 9 feet.
if that. I mean, most of them are between 6.5 to 7 foot tall.
Gee, I'm going to say this. I believe that some of these Bigfoot might be people who are so mentally ill or disabled that they're just wandering out in the wilderness. And
Well,
My honest opinion, my true honest opinion, how I feel about the Sasquatch,
yeah,
it could possibly be. This is just my opinion. Remember the
yeah,
Ice Age? Okay,
yep.
they said everything died off. Well, what's to say a caveman from back then got frozen and they were well preserved, and when it defrosted, they were still alive, which
well, that's
could
what he,
possibly be what people are thinking is Bigfoot.
Well,
well,
we all have our theories on Sasquatch, but until he appears out of nowhere and goes on Dr. Phil and sits and talks with
I don't
Dr.
see that
Phil.
happening.
I mean, fuck.
yeah, he goes to Dr. Phil and says, Vinny Lost Souls abused me. He put me on the TV when I did not want to be.
I went to one of Vinny's Vinny parties in Florida.
Yeah.
I
And
mean, the
nothing
only
but left with him.
there's
They call
there's
him V Diddy.
He
Yeah,
had
nothing
he
but
has
left with him.
baby lotion.
Oh my god. Baby lotion and Sasquatch shaped
And nothing but the
dildos.
baby
Yes.
lotion all over Matt.
He had baby lotion and razors.
Ooh.
I mean, there is proof that Sasquatch exists. You know, like the Robert Patterson photo from from the '60s.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait a minute.
they're
Some people think that's a man in a gorilla suit, but we
no,
don't know about that.
no, because you can.
What the?
The only thing is that one film is pretty much legit, like because you can see the actual muscle structure and everything of
Yeah.
that creature, and
There they go.
it's the only recorded video of an actual female Sasquatch. Like
How do you know?
that was
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay,
So-
Matt. I have a question. How do you know it's a female? Could have been a male in that photo.
Oh.
I think you might have found it on
Yeah,
TV.
Matt,
girl again.
Matt, were you underneath that fucking Sasquatch and you saw it?
Well, he dated
No,
her.
the thing is the reason why is because if you look at a female like orangutan or a female
Oh, I've never done that.
gorilla.
The skirt, do I? So
Well, the placement of the breasts is the exact same height and the exact same because like with how do I explain this? Okay, with the female like great apes, okay,
Yeah.
it's not like human female breasts that come from the exact center of the the pectorials.
They're more
Where-
like higher up.
No, they're lower. Female primates have lower breasts.
Really?
Yeah.
I
It's
always
that,
thought
like
that there was up higher.
no, like
So
it's lower.
Thanks.
Well, the reason why is because in nature, breasts aren't the exact same thing as in females. Like human females. They have pectoral muscles, then they have breasts for feeding purposes, like for milk, and it serves no other purpose than to give milk, like a cat or dog or whatever. Like they only produce milk when they have children, and it's a continuation, like just like human
not-
females. What's up?
Yeah,
Like
Yummy Sasquatch milk. Oh God.
See what
Well,
happens, Matt?
it's like
That's your favorite, Derek.
You talk about breastises and the breastises milk. Sparkle
Yeah.
farts popped up.
By the way, Derek, Sasquatch milk, it puts hair on
I
your
don't got
chest.
no milk for those cookies.
but the thing is, it's like, okay, the thing with Sasquatches, great apes, stuff like that. Even after they have a child, okay, like human females, okay, 90% of human females after they have a child, their milk sacs dry up, like unless they have another child. With animals, I mean, there's a select few females that can continuously produce milk, man, like what a mammal's supposed to do. Like
Yeah.
after, it's just like cows. Cows can't produce milk until after they've had their first child. Then they start producing milk, and then it's an all the time thing. It's the exact same thing with some human females. Some human females cannot even have a child, but they can hear a child cry and
Yeah.
start lactating. Okay.
That's crazy
And
shit there.
yeah.
Not here.
Well,
Is that
it's
why Derek does it?
huh?
Is that why Derek does it?
Yes, yes.
So
Derek
it's
has heard Vinny. Derek has heard Vinny cry one too many times, and it's Vinny's cry that makes Derek lactate. That's the only thing.
No. It's J Mac or Parasolo that cries. He gets, yeah.
It has to be a certain. It has to be a certain frequency to make that happen.
Well, that would be Parasolo.
But that's the thing. That's the thing with human beings and 5 minutes of fame and reality of nature. Okay, most humans mix up fantasy, fear, and leave out reality. You know, like
Yeah.
I mean, even a 6.5 foot tall person can still you can still see the top of the head of a person from a cab of a semi truck when they walk by. You know, it when fear happens, because they even did a a test, yeah, kind of like a test with all the people that saw the Mothman, okay? And what they did was drive down a road and they placed 6 different Mothman cutouts and placed them on the side of the road. They had one 2 foot tall, they had one 4 foot tall, they had one 6 foot tall, and one 8 foot tall. Okay.
Hmm.
They drove down, and these are the people that actually are known in history to see Mothman, okay, and reported seeing Mothman. They drove down the road and they had glowing eyes and all this stuff. So the human, so the person that they were investigating could see these creatures, okay. After they drove down the road and everything, they asked each individual how many Mothmen did they see and what sizes they were. Okay, they got anywhere from 4 foot tall all the way up to 20 foot tall. Okay, and there was nothing 20 foot tall, or yeah, there was one that was like. One was like 2.5, maybe 3 foot tall. I think they said it was 2 foot tall, but they still exaggerated the height proportion of these cutout creatures because humans cannot tell you an exact height or an exact weight. So they exaggerate it. It's like, you know how many people in town hall meetings have told me that they saw a 15-foot tall dog man running around in the woods.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry, I'm not
Yeah.
being
15
Yeah, I'm so
foot.
crazy.
Yeah.
How much
You
is
know,
that spirits conjured up by Native
The
Americans
tallest-
who had died on the land that cursed the
The
land?
tallest that I've heard about Dogman was maybe 8 foot.
yeah. But the thing is, it's the exaggeration of people. You know, even an 8-foot tall Sasquatch would still not be able to hide itself in civilization today. It can't. Like it just driving down the road and everything. If you saw if you saw somebody the size of, you have to look at Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, Shaquille O'Neal is what, 8.5 foot tall, like almost 500 pounds of pure muscle.
Wait a minute.
Like,
Shaquille O'Neal is actually taller than Andre the Giant was?
yeah, he's about the same height,
Oh yeah,
Because
like
Andre
at
the
least the
Giant
same
was
height.
I do believe 7 foot
Yeah,
11 or something like that.
I mean,
Shaq can walk up and touch the rim of a basketball goal,
Jesus
Mhm.
Christ.
like easy.
well, I'm
And
6'4.5", so
and
Wow.
I'm 6'2", you know, so
I can touch it too.
yeah, like it
I'm 5'8.5", 5'9".
you could touch the rim, huh?
Yeah.
That's
what's
what
the
she
first
said.
time that Vinny's been touching around the rim? That's it.
I'm a midget.
But the thing is, Shaquille O'Neal can literally put a normal person's head in his hand
Mm-hmm.
and crush it.
Holy crap!
And you have to look at how much he eats a day. Okay, he eats over like 150,000 calories a day.
Shaq can put down some
Shit.
fucking food.
Yeah,
Oh
he
shit.
eats like 7 or 8 large size pizzas, like 15 hamburgers, all this stuff.
Hell, he owns a
That
fucking
makes you
Papa John's
sick.
restaurant.
Yeah, like, and you're telling me something that's bigger than bigger than Shaquille O'Neal is running around in Florida, of all places that have the least amount of natural resources except for wild animals like iguanas, stuff
They
like
do
that.
with the Neanderthals and the Denisovans were at times the height of Shaquille.
Yeah.
And they weren't what you call hairy. They were like normal human beings, except for
Right.
they had bigger brows, like they show on the thing. What's to say? Because humans survived over the Ice Age. What's
Hmm.
to say that these pockets of these primitive humanoids are still around now? It's just that they choose to go to places where it's more remote. Because
Well, I'm
other human tribes in this world, they choose to go to more remote areas because it's where they feel more comfortable.
yeah. I mean, the thesis, the hypothesis of what happened between the Neanderthals and Homo sapiens is we interbred with each other. That's why you do see Neanderthal DNA in some humans and other people, other humans looking more, Homo
He's like, I'm
sapien.
not one of them.
And some people look a bit with the heavy brow bridges, look a
Right.
bit Neanderthal,
Yeah.
you know?
It, it it's just like, we're humans. We're humans today, different cultures, different races and everything intermingle,
All the same blood. We've got all
Right.
the same bits and pieces.
Well,
It's
Yeah.
just the fact that our skin's different. It's because of where we chose to live.
Yeah.
within
Correct.
the diaspora.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I feel that we as humans will never understand a Sasquatch unless one is actually captured and had
True.
science done.
Right.
people
So
We
when
actually
that
won't.
know
never
what to
happens,
feel.
people are gonna
As
continue
Biggie
to say
said.
whatever they want about them.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, however, even though I do agree with capturing a Sasquatch, I really don't agree with it. If you know what I'm trying to say, like,
Let's
it's,
I
agree.
mean, literally that's how humans learn. We kill. We
well, if you
dissect.
if you guys know this, and I'm sure some of you do, back in the '60s or the '50s, the U.S. government did put a bounty on Sasquatch, and a lot of hunters in the military were out looking for him or it.
Oh yeah, it's still active. That
Yeah.
that Sasquatch bounty is still active in
Did you
a
know there
lot
were
of
several
states.
people? Yeah. Matt,
Well,
did you
that's
know
Yep.
there were
like
several people that actually were faking it out there, got
Yeah.
shot and killed by those hunters, thinking
Yeah.
that they were
that's
actually
like
Sasquatch?
one of the rumors about the dog man, saying that
Yeah.
the dog man
Dogman,
was
Mothman.
actually a creation that went wrong by the
No.
government.
No. No. You can look.
I
You can
personally
look.
believe it's a spirit. I believe it's
Dog.
a spirit by the Native Americans, Matt. But
No. The
because
dogmen have
because
been.
you know the Native Americans like they're very spiritual.
Dogman has been known for
Reported throughout. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
the first known dogman was written by uh Pilatus in Greece, because Luna, the goddess of the moon and everything, created dogmen to protect nature, to protect sacred grounds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Then
in
you
England, of
have,
course, there was also talk of werewolves in England and France as well.
see, that's the thing. Werewolves are dogmen. They're not humans that turn into werewolves, because the human bone structure does not have enough bones to actually physically turn into a wolf-like creature.
Oh, I
We
know.
don't.
What I'm
I
getting
mean,
at is what I've seen of the folklore pictures you see of what happened and what the stories came out. That's what I'm just saying. You
oh,
know,
I know. Yeah, it. I mean, okay. Even in the Catholic faith, there is a dog-headed saint called Saint James or something like that. He literally has the head of a wolf and the body of a man, like
wow.
Anubis.
we're
And
looking at
he's in the Catholic churches. They actually have uh, stained glass windows of him,
well,
just
well,
like in the yeah.
well, Matt, look at Egyptology there. There's human bodies but heads of dogs. You know,
Yeah.
so
Even if you look at Anubis has the ability to open a portal and summon more Anubis-like beings to do his bidding for him.
right.
Like, who says that, you know, yeah, there's magic, even in the even in you know Christian belief, they say magic is real. In the Old Testament, magic was everywhere. You know, then all of a sudden in the New Testament, magic is no more. You know, it's
that's what, like you're saying,
That's
the
because the
shit's been
Roman Christians
rewritten
went
so many
and
times.
persecuted the Druids And
to
also,
make people think, okay, well, this was never there.
Right.
But if it was written in the original Testament, there's got to be some truth to it.
You know,
I mean, people said it was parlor tricks. People said, like when Moses had the magic battle with the Pharaoh sorcerers and everything, and they said, oh, the sorcerers threw down their canes and they turned into two cobras, and Moses threw down a cane and it turned into a king snake that could kill and eat both of the cobras. Like,
do they know that it's actually likely psychedelic substances?
Right. I mean, yeah, they were in Egyptian times. They were smoking black lotus, rainbow lotus. I mean, yes, it could have happened.
The Odyssey. That's where they got the title of the realm of the land of the lotus eaters, because they were talking about Egypt and how they used to eat the lotus all the way from Sudan all the way through over to Libya.
Yeah.
That was when Africa was green, not
right. Egypt was green. Egypt was green. Look at the Sahara Desert right now with the mass flooding that happened in the Sahara. You're seeing trees coming back to life with just that little bit of water. Like,
they now think that the
seeds have already
season
been
is now
planted.
starting to come back to the Sahara again now.
That's the thing. The seeds have always been there. It just took a good amount of rainfall to help those seeds grow.
Yeah. I mean, if you actually read the Old Testament, there is hundreds of cryptids that are in there. David was sent to Persian desert to hunt Mardu, which Mardu was a four-legged, long-necked, fire-breathing dragon that had no wings that could talk. And people and the Persians worshipped him as a god, and he had multiple beings just like Mardu that walked the desert and talked and was more sentient than us.
In the Old Testament, you had the big dragon Tiamat, who was cut into pieces and used to feed the children of Israel.
Yeah. This world was something else. Humans destroy everything. That's why we have nothing else. The dodo bird was still alive until the early 1700s, and they were slaughtered. The dodo bird.
The fuck is a dodo bird?
It's a giant pigeon.
It's a mix between a pigeon, a toucan, and a turkey.
Like,
cooked them and ate them.
Vinny, you want to know
that's some creepy ass fucking shit there.
Vinny, you want to know? Vinny, you want to know what a dodo bird is? Just look in the mirror, bro. That's all.
Ooh, that's what Vinny wants to do.
The thing is, we want to say aliens created the pyramids. Aliens did this. Aliens did that.
They did.
There is hieroglyphics that they just found in a 30,000-year-old Egyptian tomb. Well, not Egyptian, but it was like Sumerian kind of Sumerian, first Sumerian tomb.
Yeah.
That shows pictographs of humans riding woolly mammoths, dragging gigantic sleds with stones on it. Like,
wow.
Okay, but explain.
Even in India,
the size of them.
Yeah. But look,
People are not
okay,
don't have enough strength to lift to make a pyramid, though.
Do you know how they did that?
correct.
To leave cranes. That's how
Yes,
they
cranes, rope.
cranes.
Yeah, cranes, rope, leverage. You can even use water to lift stones that are thousands of tons. Like
Did you know how
with
they
the weight of
shifted
the
the
water on one
huge?
end.
Do you know how they
Yeah.
shifted the huge
So you just
statues
think,
of the
Benny.
pharaohs? Sand and water went up
Yes.
those ramps to go on the pedestals. Sand and water.
Yes. We as humans are dumb. We don't want to believe that our ancestors is as smart as us today because
It's the
we
same
have
Okay.
as
cell
you
phones.
know. You get youngsters
Okay.
shouting that we do not recycle, blah blah blah. What did the people around the time of the 1940s do? Put all
Okay.
their
For
water
example,
bottles back at the Coca-Cola factory, wash them out, reuse. Take their groceries in paper bags, fold it up, take it back out again to use
the
again.
the
Yep.
griff, whatever the fuck you pronounce them, the portraits,
Yeah.
what I'll call them, that have been found in these tombs in Egypt, showing alien crafts descending down from the skies. How do you
Have
explain
that
that?
you have that everywhere, okay? You you have the exact same hieroglyphics in Egypt as you do in Peru in their pyramids. You have the exact
Now
same
have proof.
pictographs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the hieroglyph, whatever the fuck you want to pronounce it. They've
There's
actually
no
been
proof
found
that Egyptians were in America.
right.
in caves
Like
that they have discovered woolly mammoths. They got those with UFOs, and this was way before freaking the Egyptian time and all.
but
Explain it.
you also have to look at why did the Mayan civilization fall? Okay,
That's a
they're
good
they're
question there.
And
all right.
drought and
The
destroyed everything.
Mayans were more sophisticated and more intelligent than any other race, even more sophisticated than Egypt, Greece, Rome,
China
everything.
as
And
well.
yeah, they their their main god, uh, Oxalotl, okay, the giant winged serpent, okay, came to them from the sky, okay, as a ball of lightning or a ball of fire, and came down and granted them immense knowledge. Okay. He said he would come back in a glowing ship. Okay. Then the Spaniards came with golden ships. They thought that the Spaniards was Oxalotl. Okay. I mean, not Oxalotl, but Quetzalcoatl. They thought it.
Hmm.
They,
Yeah. I mean, if you're talking
they
about things that have disappeared, Matt,
right.
in England, they got proof now. They found documents that there were Sasquatch-like creatures in the United Kingdom up to the 16th century.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
how
Yeah.
you
There
got
was
man bosses on the cathedral roofs, and they were
Sasquatch.
hunted to extinction.
Yeah.
Sasquatch has been known for
There,
centuries.
there, there is more than just the basic four types of Sasquatch. There's Sasquatches that's in Korea. There's Sasquatches that's in Vietnam.
They
There's
found some
Sasquatches in
alive in
Australia.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
They found there's some
In the
still alive in
Atlantic,
Indonesia.
like uh, where all that fucking snow is.
Yeah, there.
Antarctica.
Which,
Yeah.
which
Siberia.
they call them snowman or
Yeah,
abominable snowman
Yetis.
or whatever they Yeti
Yeti.
because they're
You know,
pure
they've actually
white.
got Sasquatch called
Oh,
hobbits.
you mean Alaska, Vinny?
That's in Alaska. Because I was watching a
There-
documentary about that.
There's also in Tibet. I mean, there's the Yetis of Tibet.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Yowies of Australia. There's the
In
there's
the
the
Caspian, in the
There's
Caspian
so
area of the
many
Caucasus
different
Mountains, there's the
names.
Alma.
There's so many different names for the Sasquatch. There's more names for Sasquatch than anything out there, really.
Right. I mean, it's just
No one
like
can truly tell what it really is until we can have physical proof, such as a body.
well, it's just like here in America, okay, the Blackfoot Indians, all right, the Blackfoot Indians have preserved what they the Blackfoot Indians every 100 years, okay, cracks open and everything, and a lizard-like being that has wings and can breathe breath of fire and everything comes out of the ground, and they have to send a hunter warrior to go and kill it. Okay, they have a piece of flesh that is preserved of the last kill of one of these lizard-like creatures.
Oh, wow.
And the Blackfoot chieftain right now has it, and he cut off a piece of it to give to researchers to research it, to do DNA on it. Guess what happened to it? It disappeared.
You know what?
It was lost in travel.
Government took it, and all this thing about why anybody found any of these cryptids. The governments are keeping them somewhere, blimmin' hidden, to keep the public blissfully ignorant. Because the truth of the matter is, if humans knew all these things existed, they wouldn't be here anymore.
That's why we have
them and eaten them, probably.
That's why we have religion. Religion was made for us to not fear the dark. Religion was made to give us strength, give us a sense of purpose in life. I mean, look at the Hindu religion, okay? Every single one of their gods and everything come from outer space. All right? Every single one of them. Shiva, mostly Shiva, but you know, they were already talking about Shiva was both man and female. Shiva could have sex with himself and create a child.
Well, look at
Like-
look at Greek mythology.
Derek?
Back in the
Yeah.
day, the Greeks used to pray to Odin and or the Norse gods rather, and they used to pray to Poseidon and Medusa and all that other. You know what I mean? So, I mean,
if you're looking into Norse mythology, Derek, look up Loki.
I-
He made his own children and made himself into other beings.
I know, Simon. I know. I took Norse mythology in high school, grade school, and high school. I believe it. No,
But
Not being funny.
but the Greeks also did a lot of weird shit too with their
they did.
their gods could do anything. You know, the god of the sun. Okay, you know how he was created? He was created by Zeus, Ares, and Hades, all pissing on a oxen's skin to create that god. He
And
was
did you
born. Yeah,
did
he
you
was born.
Did you also know that Hades is the other word for hell? Did you know
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. The thing is everything circles full. Everything does a complete 360 circle.
Yeah.
Everything. If you look, it doesn't matter what religion or whatever. Everything pretty much piggybacks on another religion.
Right.
All the Roman gods and everything were stolen from the Greek gods. The Greek gods were stolen from the Egyptian gods. The Egyptian gods were stolen from the Sumerian gods. You know, the Norse gods were stolen from crap. The Norse gods were stolen from the Germanic gods, the Arthurian gods. Like,
Okay, I got a
did
question
you know
for you,
that
Matt.
Christianity was stolen from Zoroastrianism?
yes.
Okay, back what was it, in the 30s?
hmm
Do you believe it was true, the Battle of Los Angeles?
I believe it was hysteria.
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple cases. I mean, there's multiple things saying that it could have been anything that was in the sky at that time. Yes, there is accounts that they were shooting at something. What it was, nobody knows. I mean, still to this day.
But yet, according to our government, it was a weather balloon. If it was a
Yeah.
weather balloon, as the amount of rounds that were fired, it would have
Said
hit
it
it.
was a weather balloon. I would have said yes, and my left testicle's Jesus. You know.
I mean,
As
not to talk bad of.
the amount of rounds that they shot, you would have think, okay, if it was a weather balloon, it would have been hit.
World War II was a time where we were able to create machine guns. We were able to create, fast projectile weapons. They were not accurate at all.
Okay, that brings me to the
especially
next subject.
Accurate.
Yes, they were not that accurate, especially bigger guns.
Where did we, as humans, come up with the technology that we have that is so advanced?
Okay, wait.
Well, there's some people would say that aliens, if you talk about aliens giving people technology, I believe they are interdimensional beings. I don't believe that they come from space. I believe they come from in between worlds. And I believe that they're the ones that gave the earlier civilization the technology, and then this just gave us the books to say, here's how you do it, you go and create.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Humans, the reason why we live so long is because we adapt. We create. We never stop creating anything. We never stop. We never say, "Oh, okay, we have a cell phone now. Wow, that's cool." Because in World War I, we already had wireless communications. We had wireless radios already in World War I. Okay. In World War II, we had already lithium batteries on backpacks and a phone that could call anywhere that they wanted to call. Okay. All the way back to pre-Indian culture, okay, in India, they were already using diamonds to drill perfect holes into stone. All right.
Also, in Baghdad, they were generating electricity in battery cells to light up their homes.
Yeah, the Baghdad battery. The Baghdad battery was just of honey and syrup, and some of them had fruit juice in it, but the honey inside of it is a forever food. So that's why one of the batteries still to this day has electricity in it. It's because of the honey that's circulating inside of it. Like we as humans know what we're doing. Even in Hindu hieroglyphics and everything, in Hindu temples,
But where did
show
we get the knowledge
females.
for this, though? Is what I want.
We create it. It's just like every single one of us have an idea, correct?
The day we began to grow big brains to create these things all came about because apes started eating meat.
Not everyone has a big.
And then the brain capacity grew. And then we started
Hey, I resemble that
creating
remark, young
things,
lady.
including religions,
Oh, come on.
creating
Yes.
things in our mind and bringing
I
forth.
mean, you also have to look at psychedelic drugs. You have to look at other things that influence the human mind. Okay. I mean, every single one of us can say that we sat around as teenagers with our friends and got high, and we created the most amazing ideas
Oh yeah.
Fuck
that
yeah.
we thought was
I'm in it.
amazing,
Fuck
correct?
yeah, man. But I
I'm
thought they
into-
were I thought they were
Right.
amazing, but nobody else fucking thought they were fucking amazing.
I'm in
But
it.
See?
I came out. I fucking invented a fucking marijuana pipe straight from a fucking outdoor fucking hose tap. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That's
I
what I'm
created
saying.
a freaking a bong out of
You
a
sound
fucking
be
soda
innocent, but I
can.
never tried the marijuana.
That's what I'm saying. When you open your mind, people say that, oh, we only use 10% of our mind and everything.
Bullshit.
No,
I
we
used only 5.
lock ourselves. We
Oh,
lock
whatever,
ourselves into that. We do not, as humans, back thousands of years ago and everything, if someone had an idea, they went out and they made it. And then they proved it to be right. Okay?
I used 5.
Today, you cannot do that.
And he uses one
Today,
brain cell.
His 5 sisters.
yeah.
I
Look,
only used
today
5%
you
of
Oh
my
wait,
can't,
no,
brain.
that's 5 heads.
like, today you can't do any of your ideas, okay? You cannot do anything. Just like, okay, that's why everybody
That
loves
short?
Elon Musk. Elon Musk steals everybody's
He
ideas
stole Nikola
and turns them
Tesla's
around.
work. Did Elon Musk? He stole Nikola Tesla's work. He, in 1900s, early 1900s,
Yeah,
was the one behind everything, including some of the warfare stuff that the Brits and the Americans used in World War One. For example,
right.
they did actually have these things like electric cattle prods back those days,
Yeah,
which Tesla invented them out of the great big Jacob ladders electricity generators that he made.
the
That's
thing
like
is,
they're
the
trying,
thing
they're
is,
Throughout
trying
the
to
world
they're
to
trying to
make
say
these
that
generators, and everybody would have
Tesla
free electricity.
is not the original creator of the Tesla coil.
Tesla himself invented it.
Exactly. And come to find out that the Tesla that created that, it's his family that created the Tesla car.
Yeah, and Elon Musk went and stole the patents because they forgot to
technically,
patent it.
if you want to say who actually first created the first electric car, Da Vinci created the first electric car.
Really?
Yes, Da Vinci was the one that actually understood electricity
Leonardo
better
da
than
Vinci
anybody
the painter.
else. Yes, Leonardo da
He also
Vinci
invented
created the
the
first tank. Yeah, he created the first tank. He created the first pillbox. He created everything. He created a lot
Goddamn.
of shit. that he copied from everybody else.
He even did blueprints to make, and this is going to blow your mind, blueprints to actually make, in those days, machine guns out of using the flintlock.
Out of a piston. Out of a steam-powered piston.
He also invented engineless flight.
Yes. It's the corkscrew.
Those things like you call drones nowadays, but they're power drones.
Yeah.
He invented those 1400.
Yeah.
Odd.
He made the first bird drone that could fly.
I honestly believe that these big scientists, people who've got the big brains, the know-how, I am definitely sure these people had some kind of extrasensory perception.
I mean, Leonardo da Vinci was also a gigantic drug user. Okay.
Yeah, and then he's forgot to wear his Snickers.
I want a Snickers.
If you look at throughout history, 90%, like gunpowder. Okay, you know how gunpowder was created? Gunpowder was created in France.
I understand. Sulfur is made from saltpeter and sulfur.
Yes, but
and it was originally invented in China.
Well, no, I mean, it was smallly produced in China, but the thing was, like, the actual explosion, like,
was not originally mastered in China.
Right. No, because it was the Spanish and the Portuguese that
it was mastered by an alchemist. It was mastered by an alchemist, and it wasn't even mastered by him. He was trying to create gold, and he was adding everything together, and he literally blew himself up out of a tower.
Because of the chemical reactions.
Yes.
Funny enough, Frankenstein did the same thing with the same thing. It must have been about in the time of Elizabeth I.
Right.
And his tower blew up. And
that's how most of our shit is created. Most of our shit is created by death. By trying to find something
crazy
else.
Motherfuckers like me.
Well, yeah. David, of course you say that there's a lot of people out there with small brains that happen to become politicians in Congress and in number 10 Downing Street. So I can understand why they say some people live normal lives. But
do
those people also have a normal life?
Simon. If that's the case, then what the hell happened to me? I got the smallest brain around. What the fuck happened to me? I didn't become a politician.
I know why. Your mother kept whacking you over the head with a rolling pin to make your brain work.
First step is admitting it.
Right.
Hey, I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed
about people like that.
Or afraid to admit that I know I'm not fucking smart. I'm a smart ass, but I'm not smart.
See, this is why everybody needs to come together. This is why everybody needs to talk instead of hating each other.
Exactly.
Like, if we as a major group can sit down and discuss
have a serious
everything,
conversation like we've been doing, this platform would be better.
Well, it's not just this platform. I'm talking about just human life in general.
In general, because there's too many people split apart by creed, politics, religions, and also color of their skin as well. I mean, if I tell you something now, and this will shock you.
And like I said, Simon, in the beginning,
that white people are the ones doing it to the other races.
Right.
Black,
my cousin Sally, 2
Asians,
weeks
and
ago,
all of
was
us,
up
we're
in
all
city.
one family.
Exactly.
If you think about it.
Well, cousin Sally in one city up in north, she got spat upon and called a white trash honky
Yeah.
by an American black person over here on
Good
tourism.
Lord, fucking help me!
Girl, the help
Exactly.
you need, we cannot legally provide.
So,
Right.
you know what my cousin Said said? Instead of saying anything to him, she just turned around and gave him the healthiest slap across the face I've ever seen. I was with her at the time. And then when he went on his knees, she went and kicked him in the nuts and walked away.
That's a thing of our government.
Yeah.
Okay, our government, our school system, everything today is
What is
putting
all about?
us in classes. You know, we've had a class system since the 1800s. You
In
know,
England, it's been far back
Speaking
as the
like
Roman
Jeff
Yeah.
times.
said, speaking of schools, nowadays in schools, they're not even allowed to do the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag anymore.
Yeah,
I know.
Ain't
I
that
mean,
That's
about a
don't get me
freaking
ridiculous.
wrong.
president?
that's been a long time since that. Anyway.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, serving like saying a pledge to your flag and stuff like that. That's conforming you. That's
And another thing
conforming
that gets
you
me,
to a specific thought process. Even when we were in school, when we still had prayer in school, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that was still singling out people from other religions. You know, you had
Yeah.
to say Christian prayer. And what if you had a Muslim in your class? What if you had a Hindu in your class? They
Yeah.
still had to conform to that same mentality.
I
They
remember
had
when
to
I
say,
was a kid, we had, my school, even though it's a white area,
yeah,
we had in my school, we had black people, we had Indians, we had
yeah.
Chinese,
now this is
Vietnamese.
another thing. Where do they get the right to tell people, oh, you are not allowed to have a rebel flag flying in your yard with an American flag?
Because of misinterpretation,
The rebel
Because
flag is
unfortunately,
a
it has
part of
slavery
history.
connotations.
it is
That
a
it
part of
doesn't.
history.
It's a part
Yes.
of history.
It,
Where do
well,
these people get the right to say, oh well,
let
if
me
it's a
let
part of
me
history, then this and that? No, it's a
let
part
me let
of the history,
well
Vinny,
let me tell you the
and that's what pisses
stipulations
me
to
off.
that history. Let me tell you the stipulations of that history because it is not a ongoing flag anymore. It was a cease and desist after the Civil War because showing the rebel flag means that you are moving
basically
away from the
don't
country
agree
again.
with the Union of the United States.
It's the Confederate States of America, which means you are moving away from the United States. You are creating a new country. You cannot
Essentially,
do
the
that.
United
It's
States, we don't agree with your doctrine.
right.
We are moving away to make our own
It's
country.
like showing the rebel flag to in America is the exact same as saying that you're showing the Islamic flag and you support ISIS. It's pretty
Or it's
much
the same as sticking a swastika in the middle of Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
correct.
So
It,
it's
it, it's supposed to be, yes, it's supposed to be remembered, but it's not supposed to be shown because once you show it, you are supposed to be succeeding from the nation when you show the rebel flag. When you show anything else, you are showing a different mindset to the country. You are
also,
no
Okay, but
longer,
they're threatening people to lock them up, put them in jail.
yes, because they are considered, they you are considering a
it
form
seems
of
almost a
quote
race.
unquote terrorism.
But the thing is, what they're doing is they're going against the freedom of speech.
No, No,
No.
no,
That flag is
No.
People
also
have
freedom
the
of
right
speech.
no,
to fly that flag if they want.
no, they don't. No,
Can I explain
That's
something about
where
this
this
line?
government is fucking fucked in the head.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. You showing that flag, you are controversially. Say you show the American flag, then underneath you have the Confederate States of America flag. Okay, that is a contradiction to both the American flag and the Confederate flag because they are two separate entities. They are
It's
two
also,
separate
generally
countries.
saying that. It's also about basically showing your ass towards the American nation.
Right. It's like, okay, it's like, okay, in
It's
Europe,
like
okay, in
they're trying
London,
to people they're
if
saying that
you
people don't
show,
have the right to bear arms.
no, no, that's a whole
That
entire different thing.
I
You
don't
can
think
bear
so.
arms under the American flag. If you
well, I'm not.
bear arms under
This
the,
has nothing to do with the American flag or the rebel flag.
but it
The
does.
government's trying to make it to where people are not allowed to bear arms for their own safety. They're
Uh,
Well, it's
basically
for
trying
their
to
own
take
safety, and
people's
it's
weapons
also
away.
for, it's
I'm
also
sorry
the
to say that
government's
I
way
don't
of
think it's right to wear
controlling.
their arms either.
Well,
Not being nasty. We can agree to disagree on this one, can't we?
Well, I can tell you right now,
Right.
the way our economy is going to this point, we are going to be the next, I hate to say it, fucking communist country.
mm,
Well, my
Just,
country's
just
Well,
going
like,
you
in
got to
that
just
think about
like
it this,
direction
Vinny.
as
how it
If
well.
you
was with
want
Germany.
someone who is a psycho required to have a gun,
yeah.
Now
Why
that
that's why the
should the
government
person who wants a
people
gun?
like that
who
don't
can and cannot have
deserve.
a pistol.
Exactly. People that are mentally unstable should not have the right to own a weapon.
But how do you
Yeah,
tell
but
that without telling them having first?
Okay.
Every single person who wants a gun in America should have a
The
psych
United
evaluation.
States,
I'm not being rude on this one, it's the
the
truth.
United States is going to wind up being the next Germany, communist fucking country. The way our government is running
Uh,
shit.
I don't think so.
what Germany did was fascism, it's not communism.
right.
I mean, we
Adolf
Brits have
Hitler.
a history with fascism
Okay, Adolf Hitler.
because of what Albert Mosley did. If you look it up,
Okay, Adolf Hitler. He was not a German. He was a Jew. He
no, half
slaughtered his
Jewish
own fucking
Austrian.
people.
He was
He
half
was
Austrian
a
and
Jew and
Jewish.
he slaughtered his own fucking people.
It's because they wouldn't accept it because he was a half breed to them.
Well, there's more to the story. There's more underlining history to the story than
I mean, with
that.
Germany, like everything else, including the British Civil Wars, we are a very complicated nation.
Yeah.
Germany's a very complicated nation.
Yes.
Hmm.
Each
I
country
mean,
in Europe is very complicated because they have their own issues,
right.
pros and cons. And
You have to look at the whole history. You can't focus on one instance.
Right.
You
Okay.
can't because everything leads up to a conclusion. Everything. I mean, a story starts out at the beginning, then leads up to what happens.
yeah,
Then there's the conclusion. But the thing is, in real life, it's not a story. It's
and there's
an
never really an
ongoing.
end to it either. There's
Okay.
never
Yeah,
Okay. For instance,
like,
okay. Not to get into politics because I hate fucking politics.
right.
Hold on.
Okay. All I'm going to say on
But
that one, between my point of view about the rebel flag, is I can never see the point of having a rebel flag when that war was over and done with.
right,
And the fact is, it was about slavery's absolute being
it,
get
it
got
was
rid of.
it was more than slavery. It was more than that.
It was to make a statement.
It was make a statement. It was to succeed from the the grandeur idea of okay, because the South at that time was the major export and import area of Europe and everywhere. Atlanta, Georgia controlled all of the imports and exports. Okay, they seceded from the South and everything to take away the power from the North, to take away the power from the West, so that because the only income that the South truly had was cotton. They
Mm-hmm.
had nothing else to run.
Yep.
I mean, if
Texas had the beef runs, the cattle runs, and
yes,
the
but
leather.
yes, but the thing was is that was too expensive for the rest of the country at that time. Nobody could afford beef. Nobody could afford. I mean, you look at the South and everything. The South ran on chickens and pork. That's
Yeah.
why we imported so many pigs from Europe because y'all had an overstock of pigs. So
Mm-hmm.
we capitalized on that. And yes, we had gold and silver and everything in the South. We had gems also. So we traded gems, cotton, everything, because everywhere had cotton and wool.
Oh yeah, wasn't
Everybody
Mm-hmm.
it
was using it.
the Georgia Mountains? Wasn't it the Appalachian Mountains had gold
Yes,
seams, sapphires,
yes. Rubies,
garnets,
emeralds. Yeah.
emeralds.
We even had we had a small amount of one diamond vein, but that dried up really quick. Like diamonds are a very rare thing here in America.
I mean,
Yep.
in
Very rare.
England, we did have that too. We had
Yeah.
emeralds, rubies, diamonds, spinels
So
in our own country, not dancing around. But they all dried up around the time of the 18th and 17th century because they were mining them out. Guess what for? To
mhm,
sell to the Indias, the
right,
other countries. So then we could have spend money on fighting the Revolutionary War.
right,
And
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 that
not only that, there was also people on our side that
mhm,
were being paid a lot of money because they were ex-military to
yeah,
fight for the Americans. And
right,
one of them
and
is
they do the British
my
tactics.
mother's ultimate great uncle, who actually has a statue on Lookout Mountain in Georgia.
Hmm.
So,
And
and
like,
I can also say on that one, I mean, my family's been involved with the military for years. I
yeah,
mean, absolutely years. I
I mean
personally, my dad hasn't
that was
done
a
it.
thing in Europe. I mean, if your family wasn't in the military, you were nothing in Europe. And that,
If you weren't
you
in the
know,
military, you got to have been either a merchant
yep,
or a very good farmer who could sell
Yep.
his wool and get a lot of money that
correct.
way.
Yep.
And and, and see, that's the thing that the world does not. The world wants to pick and choose what history they want to teach people.
Yeah.
Because
They
each
don't want.
splendid history comes from the one of the person that won the battle. It was
Yes,
never came from those who lost.
right. You don't see both sides. Nobody ever shows both sides of war.
Nope.
And
Nobody.
Vinny was talking about fascism a little while ago. You know,
Hmm.
nothing against the English people of today because we've all, like you said, Matt, we've all evolved. We've all changed over the centuries and the whatever years. But
Right.
but you guys want to talk about fascism and taking over countries. Look at Edward the Longshanks, how he took over fucking Scotland and Ireland, and
We need to get the fuck out of
That
this
was
trailer
more
park.
about a tyrant king.
I know.
Fascism in those days.
Simon, I
Text
know.
me.
Simon, I know he was a tyrant king, but he reinstated prima nocta. Do you know what that is, Matt? In Latin?
No, I wasn't taught that. What is it?
It was
Yeah.
where Edward the Longshanks said, if we can't kick them out, we'll breed them out. He wanted to breed Edward the Longshanks wanted to have sex with every Scottish woman that was just married.
So everybody had the same
Was his name
DNA,
Derek?
pretty much.
His name was Edward the Longshanks. He was a tyrant king of England back in the day.
AKA Derek?
Also, I might add, and this won't surprise you, the Scots also did that in Northumbria
Yeah.
when they came over too. And
Well, I mean,
in those days, it was prevalent because unfortunately, it was a sign of the times. Everybody did whatever they could to bash the other person. And
every country, okay,
it was a brutal
every country is bad. Every country is bad. I don't give a shit who you are. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean,
You-
it really
you
pisses
cannot
me
tell
off when
me.
I keep seeing this. England did this. Britain did this to the world.
Right.
Excuse me. What did the Mughal Empire do? What
Right.
did the Chinese Empire do?
Simon, I'm not saying that it was all Britain. I mean, there was other empires
no.
that did more war crimes than Britain did. Seriously. I'm just saying.
No, the thing is people don't want to look at their bad. People don't want to see the bad of their race, their country. Nobody wants
We
to
are
see
being
any
told
of that
constantly
stuff.
recently that we Brits are bad in this country by those people who came in originally. I mean, I don't have any problems with them at all. In fact, I believe that if they needed a new life because their life was terrible, why should
I mean,
they?
if you want to see the worst civilizations ever in the world, look up the Sumerians. Okay, the Sumerians literally wiped out complete countries, complete civilizations, to where they were
So
nothing.
did the Hittites as well. From what I
Yes,
remember, the
right?
Hittites, the Egyptians did.
Yes,
Everybody.
Sorry.
I just found I just found something out a few months ago in my research. Do you know that my country of Canada was responsible for the Geneva Convention?
Yes, I knew that. And also,
Because after World War One, some people got together and wanted to know what crimes were so in World War One, my country of Canada, instead of giving Christmas gifts to the Germans, we lobbed hand grenades over there and pulled the pin before we threw them. That is why and I'm embarrassed to say this, my country is the reason the Geneva Convention exists today.
can also say what Canada's also should be ashamed of. All the schools that they went and put all those poor Indian children into.
Yes.
The poor Native
here's
American families who were split apart and they were forced to educate into the British Christian values.
Here's the thing. What gives a human the right to say what is a war crime and what isn't a war crime?
Well, I can tell you what.
Say.
Here's the thing, okay? World War One would not have stopped if Germany didn't create mustard gas. Okay? People saw the way we were evolving in technology, in war technology, than anything else. We learned to create a gas that killed thousands of people just upon breathing it. Okay.
It was the same with Japan in World War II. If
Right.
America hadn't put Enola Gay up in the air and dropped it down,
Right.
where would we be? However, it was a terrible thing to happen.
Yeah, it was.
Correct.
That's another thing that gets me about the Enola Gay and the atomic bomb. I know one thing. If I was the enemy and you dropped one atomic bomb on my ass, I would surrender. So why?
But
So
the thing is,
it took two of those bastards to surrender for the
Yeah.
Japan to surrender. Like what the hell?
If Derek had to know the game, drop a bomb on his ass, he'd be glowing green in the dark, just like a firefly.
But what?
but
But
here's the thing, okay? We go from dropping a nuclear bomb on a country to creating napalm that
yeah,
Oh my
at
god,
least
yes,
at
Cambodia.
least a nuclear bomb incinerated you. You did not feel anything. Napalm burns forever. It does not kill you instantly.
It's a mixture of petroleum and phosphorus.
Right.
that's scary.
And it does not
And
go out.
unfortunately, napalm was invented by a British scientist in a lab actually not far from here in a place called Dartmoor. And they invented it during World War One and World War Two for
Right.
when we were fighting our own wars against people like Suez
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
and other things.
You
But
Snickers
suck.
flavored
It was
creamer.
originally based, however, and forgive me
I
for
want
saying this,
Snickers.
on
Today's
Greek
I also
fire.
got peppermint mocha.
Yeah,
today's
based on Greek fire
humans.
done by the Byzantines.
You know what, man?
Today's
You was
humans. Oh wait. Today's humans put more money and everything into killing other humans than they do researching on diseases, healing people,
Yep.
anything else.
Peppermint mocha.
You know, the only reason why we have such medical, the reason why we are so advanced in medical procedures and everything is because of war. During World War One, a Swedish medic found out how to put a steel bar around a human's leg to reset it so they could go in and surgically put his leg back together with metal so he could go back out into the field and fight again. Like,
You know how
now we do it.
Chinese did brain surgery to do
I've heard
exactly the
about that,
same
Matt.
thing for the warring Han against the Moguls.
You know why smelling salts was created? To wake them up after an explosion to get them back on the field. Like, all of our medical findings was created through war. But if you look 1,000 years ago and everything, in the Mayan civilization, they were already doing brain surgery. They were already doing open heart surgery and everything with quote unquote stone tools.
That the ancient Britons were also doing brain surgery.
Right.
They were setting legs, limbs.
Well, looking back during the Civil War, there was no PTSD. There was no the only medical procedures they did for amputations and whatnot was pouring whiskey on the fucking wound. Can you imagine the pain? Fuck.
Did you know that? This is a new one you might not know, Derek.
Wood or leather.
Plastic surgery was invented by a World War One doctor in the United Kingdom to rebuild people's faces from the aircraft that were being shot down in their camels.
And it was perfect. It was perfect. Like, I saw what was it? The man that had his whole entire side of his face blown off, and they reconnected it, and he could open his mouth and eat with it, and he could take it back off and show 90% of his face is missing and put it back in.
There was a guy that also had half his eye and his nose missing, and they put magnets inside the bone.
Yeah.
And they just put it on, and it looked as if he had a normal nose
Yeah.
and eye.
Fucking girly girl.
It's just
Ew, what?
the world the world today says we're so advanced,
We're only
and we're
advanced
not.
through warfare.
I don't think we are.
Yes,
I
we're not.
I honestly think we should just go back to fighting with swords and whatnot. You know, mano a mano. You know, just fucking. If you have a beef with me, let's take a sword and fucking.
That'll never happen.
It won't
It
happen
won't.
because I do not want to have my head chopped off. Thank you. Even though I'm too tall, I should be shorter than I am, but I'm not.
No, because that is considered. Even though we still decorate soldiers and everything with a sword of honor and all this bullshit,
People
It's
rather
meant to be
bring
ceremony.
a
It's not
gun.
really meant to be
Yeah.
real life now.
it's all ceremonial.
People
It's
rather bring a gun to a fucking knife fight.
yes, because for one, it's quicker. For two, you don't have to. In this day and age, okay, 1,000 years ago, if somebody got their arm lobbed off or their leg lobbed off or whatever, they couldn't work. They couldn't provide for their family. They
Right.
couldn't do anything afterwards. So they were poor and starving and suffering a worse death than anything else. Nowadays,
The biggest alchemist about that one in England around the time of the 15th century was John Dee. He was the one who did the medical research to make prosthetic limbs, but
correct.
the Egyptians invented them first.
Yep. Yep.
'Cause
They
there's
were
a
the ones that actually
woman
created.
without a foot.
Yeah.
In
The Egyptians
Egypt.
were the ones that created the bent metal, the bent bronze leg, which that we use today for legless runners and stuff to be able to run. Like we think this world is all about using, abusing, and stealing everybody else's ideas and claiming it as their idea.
Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the store for a bit, and if Vinny's still on, I'll be right back.
You're good, Derek.
Okay, Derek.
Okay.
Bring
Don't
me
get
back a
lost.
soda.
The world is a lie. It's a lie since day one. People, this world will lie, steal, cheat,
Yep.
rape, kill, for whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Now I can sit back down.
Well, tell you
we
the truth,
only
truth is
want to.
relative to the person that's talking it.
Yeah,
Where'd Derek go?
You gotta go to the
Went to the store.
yeah. I gotta go. He'll be back.
Probably
I
needed to
asked
get
him to give me a
cigarettes.
Dr. Pepper.
But
I love what my
You know.
coffee cup says.
I can't read that.
Hey,
it's just like
The
how we
most
started
important
this.
meal of the day, coffee.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, what
I'm drinking
also is true about
Snickers.
coffee? Coffee
I'm
makes
drinking Snickers flavored coffee with peppermint mocha and Snickers
I made a
flavored
coffee
creamer.
mug that does that too.
Look at the redneck trying to be sophisticated with his Starbucks ripoff.
Yeah.
You. Fuck you, man.
Hey, Vinny, I have
Love
a
you,
coffee
Vinny.
mug that I made,
Hey,
and it says
I
coffee
still
makes you
got
poop.
$15 in Starbucks from when last time I won the giveaway on J-Mac's freaking thing. But I ain't got a car to go get me my Starbucks coffee.
Folgers is
Do you have a bike? Do you have a bicycle?
Nope.
Use your mom's wheelchair.
That's a thought.
Call Faber. They got a car.
Do you know how long it would take me on my mom's electric fucking wheelchair to go to the Starbucks, girly girl? About 3 hours.
I know,
Hey,
maybe
it's-
That'd be the
3
best
hours of the
coffee you've
world's
ever
best
had. 3
life.
hours.
Girl, you're smoking chronic.
Do you know
So
something,
you can enjoy the
Matt?
coffee 3 hours back home.
Mm,
Matt, we could always invent a warp drive for his electric wheelchair, couldn't we? And then,
yes, we can.
and then his
You know
ass
what?
will be at Starbucks, but the rest of him is still
You
in
know
his
what?
trailer.
Oh my
How
god.
to the fucking Burger King, bitches.
Yeah.
Burger King sucks.
Oh, shit, Vinny.
I swear.
Only
that
Vinny would
kid's
have a
got-
paper crown.
Yeah, right?
You know, Matt, that
Hey.
guy's got one brain cell and he keeps backing himself on the head against the wall.
I
to make it
had-
work.
Went to Burger King because I wanted that new fucking crunch wrap that they got. The hot, whatever fucking wrap.
The buffalo one.
It's no, this is the fiery. They're $2.99. I got 6 of them bitches. I
Holy fuck.
had to give 2 to my dad.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, those motherfucking things, they're awesome.
Yeah,
And I-
they're
How
great.
long were you on the toilet, Vinny?
I don't know,
I
but they're
wasn't.
using him as napalm in Afghanistan.
Was your ass on fire after you did all this?
They claim it's you know how it's supposed to be
Fire-breathing
fire.
dragon?
It wasn't hot at all. The fire sauce that Taco Bell has is fucking more potent than the fucking sauce that's on that fucking chicken wrap.
Hey, Vinny,
Vinny's already burned out his taste buds.
have you
Well,
told
no,
him
not
about the
the fire.
doubles toe challenge? you did?
The one it's called Diablo that
Yeah.
Taco Bell
Yeah.
has. That
Yeah.
shit will fucking
Yeah, Diablo's super hot.
I used 15 of them motherfuckers on one burrito. I
At
was
some
in the
point, he has
bathroom
no taste
almost
buds left.
4 fucking hours, and my
Let me go
ass
to the
felt like
bathroom
I was
before you
blowing
do.
fireballs.
And
I
we
get the
wonder,
bathroom first.
and we wonder why scientists say we evolved from chimps. I
Look at
mean,
me.
Vinny
that's
did
what I'm
right.
saying, Vinny. That's what I'm saying, Vinny. You
You know, Vinny would be the
you
monkey.
proved their theory correct, Vinny.
Yeah.
Hey,
Do you know something, Matt?
I
You'd
gotta
be that-
do my due
Vinny would be
diligence
that
first.
monkey you would be caught playing with himself on a video on YouTube.
Hey, the one that's walking around back and forth following that female.
Yeah. I think that'll be the one that in the safari park that was shagging his girlfriend on the blooming bonnet of his car. You know?
You know, there was a in the no, not Congo. Vietnam.
There is a chimp species called the bonobos in the Congo.
Yeah. No, there was. I think it was in Vietnam. There was a orangutan that fell in love with this female that would always go out and like
Yeah.
collect fruits and everything, right? And she would always give this orangutan some of her fruit before she would go back to her village. And one day, this orangutan like followed her into the house and everything, like at night. And when she was asleep and everything, like he tried to have sex with her.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like this.
Was the orangutan's name Derek?
I think it was Vinny.
Definitely Vinny.
Hey,
Definitely
bet
Vinny
that
and his
is
purple
now.
rocket.
Aye, there.
But yeah, like
You know what
like
they normally do with people like Vinny? If he's got a purple rocket, they take him to the vet to be castrated so then they calm down.
I know how to castrate too, so
There you go.
I do. I'm a farmer girl. I know how to castrate.
Yeah, with
Darn.
two bricks.
Well, I know not to piss her off.
Squeeze the nuts together, slice them, and then pull them out.
There you go.
Ooh.
Damn, girl. Oh, fuck, I'm in pain now.
Hey, Vinny, I could help you with that with one of those dumbbells. Drop them in your crotch and then you'll be singing like a canary.
Tie a rubber band around your balls too.
Oh,
Wait till they
wow.
drop.
I suppose this is better.
Vinny wouldn't feel that until like 3 days later. Then he's like, "Oh, what's this
You wouldn't feel it
pain?"
until they're gone.
I think Sparkle Farts knows this. That's what they do on the male rams. If they don't want any more rams, they stick elastic band around their nuts.
Yep.
Yeah.
We do it to Chihuahuas here for their tail also.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chihuahuas, I can honestly say they're guard dogs that have been shrunk in the wash.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Actually, true story. Today, I was in the butcher's shop getting some meat from the shop, and then I felt this pressure on my leg, and there was this fucking bloody pug trying to make it out with my leg. I was so embarrassed.
Oh shit.
And you didn't film it?
oh, that's great.
You know, I kept shooing it off, and it kept coming back again. The owner was oblivious.
You had something it liked there.
Yeah. Because I'm 6 foot 4,
Yeah,
it
my
must have
foot
thought I
up
was a
her
tree that it wanted a hump or something, you know.
Oh,
Do you know the woman actually who owned it was so oblivious she was too busy texting on her phone. She had one chihuahua that was actually jumped at the meat station and took one of the steak out of this woman's blooming basket that she just bought and put in there. And was running around with it. And the woman just,
wow.
you got so many people out there so fucking oblivious to the world. They're so wrapped up with themselves that they can never see what's going on around them.
What do you think, brother? You like it?
It looks good. It looks good.
Yeah.
I decided to put my hair up in a ponytail.
You look like a dollar store version of Garth Brooks.
I was going to say Loretta Lynn, but
no, he looks like the dollar store version of Garth Brooks.
do you realise, Vinny, the more you keep giving me the middle finger, the more I'm going to have to ask you to give me a beef dinner before you do that. Because
right.
Please
take me to a movie.
There, Vinny's got to be done.
I want lobster and a steak.
There you go. Almost some surf and turf too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know that I saw a documentary about Bigfoot the other day, and they went to this clearing and they saw Bigfoot, then I realised it was Vinny in the nude trying to go out for a pee at night.
You gotta make those things glow green.
I might have a fucking hairy back, okay, but I ain't that goddamn fucking hairy.
It's okay, Vinny. It's okay. We know you have your, body waxing once a year.
Oh, hell no.
Now you gotta do your ass too.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Vinny, we know that thong really isn't a thong. It's just the hair shaped as a thong.
Yeah.
I wear boxer briefs, pal.
Let me tell you something. Vinny's out there naked, going up for a pee.
Just the thought of the
A Sasquatch comes around, and then suddenly Vinny's got himself a brand new girlfriend.
Strippers wear a fucking dental floss up their ass crack. Oh.
Hey, if you can't see it, you can't feel it. If you can't see it, you can't feel it.
It was the Sasquatch's penis, but
there you go.
Just don't put them on backwards, Benny. I'll have fucking camel nuts forever.
Vinny, that's not a thong. That's an elastic band around your testicles put there by Sparkle Farts.
Yep.
Dude, I don't want to be fucking neutered.
It's okay,
You won't feel
Vinny.
nothing.
Yeah, it'll be over before you know it.
And not only
I
that,
would
don't
die
you
down
know,
over you,
I
you won't feel
get
nothing.
sparkly farts.
You might want to scoot around on the floor for a little bit, but you'll be
then
all
at
right.
least I think then at least Vinny would be able to wear that dress and high heels he used to nick from his previous
Well, if he
girlfriend.
gets castrated,
You
butt across the floor, he won't have no hair on his ass anymore.
Do you know the reason why he's got hair on his ass?
Well,
Because
then
he
he'll
had to
have
have
heartburn on
he
his
had to
ass.
have a skin graft from the top of his head. and put
What
on
the
his
fuck
ass
is this?
cheeks.
All goes from talking about cryptids and shit to roasting fucking Vinny?
You take it so well.
That's what
Vinny,
Vinny does.
you are
That's
the
what she
closest.
said.
Now give me a
You are the
goddamn
closest
stinker.
thing. Vinny, you're the closest thing that we have as an example of Sasquatch.
Yes, exactly.
Like I said, hey,
Are
I
those
know I'm
things
fucking
that
got a
really
hairy
that
back,
short?
okay? But I'm not that damn hairy.
Benny, are those things really that short?
What? Do what?
You
Ah,
flipped me off twice, and I asked you, are they really that short?
only his penis is.
I have no fuck you, Simon, you little shithead.
I'm short and stout.
I have no complaints in that department.
That's only because you have to have it blooming well blown up with a foot pump.
Oh God.
You know, back in my heyday when I was a dancer, you know, I never got any complaints. I mean,
Listen to this motherfucker. He's younger than fucking me back in my heyday.
How old are you?
I just turned 40.
Oh wow.
I'm older than you. I'm 50.
You're a baby.
I'm
old
the
do you think
oldest
I
fucker
am?
on here.
I'm not a baby.
To
Yeah,
me,
he's 86.
You're not that
Matt, you are a baby.
I'm
the
not a
oldest one on
baby.
here.
I will be. You look at my picture and you think I'm way younger. But actually,
Yeah.
in November I will be 48.
Oh,
Hi,
age
Infinity.
is just a number.
It
I will be 52 this December.
and it shows.
Hey, Infinite's my daddy. I'm 50.
There, I got the short stick again.
No, that's just me telling you you're my number one.
Exactly.
Hey, what happened to the TV?
Oh, now you're in trouble, Vinny.
I'm back.
Oh,
I gotta go cover this up. I think I just reopened up a little bit.
yeah. Go take care of yourself, Vinny.
You were over there by the TV getting like crackers. What'd you do?
Oh, you poor girly girl.
Girly girl, you can be
don't
his
like
number
you.
one.
Go ahead, though. Don't you step on my phone, you fat ass.
You tell him. You tell him, sis.
My cat tried to step on my phone. Hold on.
If you talk
Damn it,
about
cat! I
Vinny-
can't afford another one.
Yeah. If everybody's talking about Vinny having a fat ass, I think it's probably why Sasquatch was chasing him across that blooming field, and that's when they got that picture of Sasquatch in the 1960s.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You know, I would sacrifice myself for the understanding of a female Sasquatch. I mean, because if you look at that Gimli video, that girl is packing. Okay, I mean, girl's got an ass, girl's got everything. All right, and she knows how to use it. Like she was walking across that riverbed like she was strutting it for somebody. Like she even did the whole like move her shoulder back to stare at you. Like, you know,
Realize that
I'm
was
just
his
saying.
girlfriend.
A little spot reopened when I dropped the lighter and I
I'm all
bent down
ass.
and
I
picked it
know
up.
how to do it.
Yeah.
It opened up
I'm an
a
alpha
little teeny
queen.
spot.
Oh,
Mm.
You heal like I heal, Vinny. You heal
So
from the inside out.
I got the gauze right there and the tape right over it.
Yeah. You heal like I do, Vinny. You heal from the inside out instead of
Inside
the
out. Yep.
outside in. Yeah.
I'm the same actually, Matt. I do the
Hey,
I
same.
had
I'm
to do
obvious.
that when I had my breast surgery. I had to heal from the inside out.
Oh, did you? Yeah. See, and that's one of the things. Everybody says, "Oh, humans heal from the outside in."
Nope.
That's only a very, very rare percent of people that actually do that.
Matt.
It's only like minor cuts and scrapes that do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know this question, right? Do any of you
Yeah.
believe in reincarnation at all?
Yeah.
I do.
Because I have this, I've been having this ever since I was 10 years old.
How you doing,
Dreams I am in
TW?
a temple. I know it's Greece, and I know that I'm supposed to be protecting a priestess, right? And I can't protect her. There are Roman soldiers piling into the compound, and they've got my family there with them.
Hmm.
And I have to choose between protecting the priestess and protecting my family. I ended up protecting my family, and the priestess died.
Yeah.
Very recently, I read a book about it. Turns out the
Mhm.
dream I had, or I say dream in past life, was about the death of Arsinoe, the woman who was the sister of Cleopatra.
Yeah.
She was brought up Greek instead of Egyptian,
Right.
and she was in Ephesus, which was a Greek city
Yeah.
in Turkey, and she showed on this documentary the tomb and everything. That was exactly the same tomb as I saw in the past life where I had to go to her funeral, knowing I had to betray
wow.
the woman that I regarded as a sister. That I was the guard to the temple.
What
I
state
mean,
are you in, girly girl?
She's in Vegas.
Las Vegas.
What state are you in, Matt?
Have you ever been
I
to some of the places that Frank Sinatra is supposed to haunt?
and the Rat Pack. But
Yeah.
Old Blue Eye.
I was born and raised in Tennessee, but now I live in Texas. So
I've been to
yeah.
Tennessee. It's a really beautiful
Good old
Okay, I
country.
got a question for you, Matt.
But
What?
so many people there are
Have
so
you been in
poor
contact
people.
Do what?
have
And Vinny's
you
buffalo.
talked to Rev lately?
I've talked to her
Arthritis.
like maybe 5 months ago when she did a live stream.
Because I sent her a message on Facebook and I
Yeah.
haven't heard anything back from her. She basically, I guess, she walked away from me
Yeah.
when you probably remember about that live stream that I had
Yeah.
where I was actually being taken over from a spirit where my face
Yeah.
morphed into something else and my eyes turned pure black.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She came in and she got pissed
Hmm.
at everyone that was in there,
Yeah.
telling me you need to take that fucking live stream down. I had no control of what was going on. From that day,
Hey,
she
do you want
stopped
to tell them
talking to me.
how? Do you want to tell them how my deceased partner Matthew went and kept knocking your millimeter off the flipping
My K2 meter.
his K2 meter? You see, when I was about 25, I met somebody who I regard as my soulmate, and I will never meet another one again like that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, his family drove him so crazy he killed himself at 19. And ever since then, he's been a major part of my life. I can I can feel them around me. I can talk to them, no problem at all.
I
And
appreciate it. Thanks for coming in.
things happen. Sometimes I've been on these lives where people says we can't get anybody to do anything. Can anybody know? And I told them, call out for Matthew, get him to knock down your meter or move things or breathe on you or
And
even
Matt, I shit you not,
touch you.
the K2 meter was sitting just flat. I wasn't even near it. And I asked during the spirit box session, Matt, if you are here, can you knock over my K2 meter?
Right.
He did
Not
it
even,
6
not even a
times.
second later, the K2 meter was going like this, and then went just like that.
Yeah.
Fuck that bottle.
And
I
it
ain't
didn't
picking
do
it
it
up.
once, did it, Vinny? You did it 6 times.
You
Well,
know,
I gotta
everybody-
end it. I gotta go. I got another.
no, you don't.
Yeah.
Don't you lie.
I got another live to go to.
No, you don't.
Oh, now we know we're
Yeah,
not good
see?
enough for
You don't
you.
like
Steve.
us
I'm
no more,
needed
Matt.
vaccine.
You don't like us no more, Matt.
I know.
No.
I run off all the females. It's okay.
No, it's not that.
You know, here I go, just meeting
I'm very
Sparkle
hard
Bots for
to
the first
scare,
time,
sorry.
you know.
You're good. You're good, Sparkle. Don't worry. You go have fun, girl.
If we
What's
didn't
that?
care and love you, we wouldn't pick on you.
Exactly. Same.
Mind you, then again, if we pick on it too much, Sparkle Fox put the elastic bands where we don't want it.
I mean, you can only threaten somebody with a good time only once before it goes bad.
Right.
By the way, Sparkle
what she
Fox,
said.
do you want your riding crop back?
Say what?
The riding crop back.
Oh, riding crop. Oh man.
It's what they call the riding crop at the top of cream cheese, you know.
Only you would eat it.
Oh,
Oh my God.
You are eating it, so
Boom.
Oh shit. What the
Brother
hell
is
do
gonna
you
be
have
listening
in
to
your
the
mouth,
banjo.
cat?
A rat?
No, she has a horny toad.
Oh, Jesus. How do you know it's a horny toad?
Because she's called it. She's called it
Yeah.
Lost Souls.
Quit growling. It's your.
Oh, my
You
God.
shouldn't kill that thing. That thing protects us. Anyways, she's eating lizard.
So my mind went wrong down
The
that
lizard's
road.
better than fried
Oh.
fish.
You went wrong down that road.
Hey, Matt,
Yeah.
I'd rather have
you
a
remember
lizard than
the
fried
last
fish.
time I had my bearded dragon on the live, right?
Yes, sir.
He was only like that big.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Oh my God, he wants to show off his
Oh
lizard.
God! Everybody run! He's showing his
Vinny,
lizard.
that's what she said. It
Oh
was
my
only that
God,
big.
put the lizard away. Put it away.
When you have to go off screen to get your lizard, something's wrong, Vinny.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, look
Ow.
at it.
Oh my God, his lizard's got an erection. Put it away before you
Hi,
get done on
Bubba.
YouTube.
Hi, Bubba. How you
Look how
doing?
freaking big she got.
She's
Yeah.
huge.
Oh, you're so pretty.
Lisa
You're so
Marie.
pretty.
He looks just like Meghan
Hi,
Markle. Ooh,
Lisa.
I should have said that.
She looks just like you, Vinny.
Yeah.
Can't see
You
the
can
resemblance.
brush them down.
She's even got the bald head.
What, baby?
Yeah.
What pretty girl? What pretty girl? I
Oh,
mean,
Talking
look,
about
her
those
tail
things.
literally goes past my fucking arm.
yeah.
Yeah,
She's
because you have a
good.
short arm.
Hey, I can see your dog in the background, Vinny.
We'll say hi to your sister.
Hi, Daisy.
Hi, pup.
But yeah. Hey, Val.
What's up?
I gotta find someone that knows how to trim bearded dragons' nails. Look at them fucking claws on her, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's all the better than.
That could hurt them if they're too long.
Yeah.
Hey, Vinny.
They'll affect
But they're
them.
not
Go
gonna
to
be
Walmart,
really
get
sharp because
memory boards.
the flooring I got in her cage, they're the tiles, and as she runs
Mhm.
across it, it basically flattens her nails out.
Yeah.
Where you going?
She's gonna
Where
fuck
you
She
your
going?
says
arm.
she's done with this.
Yep.
Where
She
you
said,
going?
"Myself, put me back in
Where
my
you going?
cage. I'm done."
Yep.
You want to go
She
back in your
says,
kennel? You go back in your kennel, sweetie?
"Yeah."
Come on.
Do you know the fun thing about this match? He's saying, "I don't get paid enough for this."
See, my cat, I take my cat with me when I go out and everything, like outdoors and stuff. So she's learned to eat anything that's
63.
outside.
The
Well,
30th,
last
December
year,
30th.
Matt, I had a puppy of my own, like dog, and only had her 6 months. And for some reason, some basket threw a piece of meat at her. She ate it, and she died of the poison.
December
Last year.
30th, Lisa will be 2 years old.
Oh shit! It's been that long since you've had her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what they say about owners
Sorry
and their
about that,
pets?
Simon.
They get to look like each other.
And you know what's fucked up, Matt? My ex,
Yes.
when her and I broke up, she would threaten me that she was taking my bearded dragon back to California with her.
Oh hell no!
I'm like, no. I paid for that little bitch.
Right?
I'm not being rude here now, but I'm going to say
When
this:
I shit you not, when I got her, she was about the size of this fucking lighter.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
what, the
I built
girlfriend or the lizard?
Maybe you need to eat the same thing she's eating. You might get bigger too.
I literally because
You
she
just
was
add
getting so big,
water and it grows.
she got so big. I was
Not for
like,
Vinny.
okay, well, I got all this scrap wood, so I made her a monster fucking cage out of nothing but scrap wood. I bought these plastic tracks off of Amazon. I
Yeah.
had Plexon, what they use on the windshields of that NASCARs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had one of them, and I cut it in half, and I made 2 sliding doors on the front. Oh, she loves it. After the hurricane, from the trees that were down, I took a big trunk off one, cut it in half, took the chainsaw, notched out in the center of it. In the process, almost
Right.
took my fucking finger off.
That's why it's short.
You're supposed to cut the blooming wood, not your finger. Don't drop your cigarette in your trousers because it won't be just your nuts you'll lose.
All right, family. I got to get off here. Work needs me. So,
Yep.
All right, brother.
Okay.
Bye.
I love y'all. It's
Bye,
good.
Matt.
It's been great talking with y'all again, and we need to do this more.
Indeed. Nice to see you, Matt.
Good to see y'all again. I love you, family. Y'all take care. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna basically probably end this anyways because I've been on for a little over 3 hours.
Hey, Vinny, send me Matt's YouTube link. Just message me.
Yeah, Vinny never stays online that long.
Yeah. Just message me. Don't put it in chat. Just message me his link to his
I got
YouTube.
you on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna
Let
go.
me bring up my phone.
I don't know
Find
why,
out
but
where Matt typed in. There it is.
you mentioned Ruthie earlier, Vinny. I don't know why, but her ex-husband doesn't talk to me no more, and I don't know what I've said or done to him to make it that way.
I haven't
Neil
heard from
doesn't talk to
him
anybody.
in like forever. Here.
He doesn't talk to anybody.
Yeah, that's what I said. I haven't heard from Chaka in like forever.
Yeah, and I don't talk to the person. Vinny, the person I used to talk to all the time, other than Ruth. Me and him don't talk anymore. I fell out with him in a big way. I'm not going to say why or how because it's going to cause drama. But
Yeah.
I fell out with him.
Vinny, don't you have Jacob on Facebook?
Yeah, I got Facebook. Why?
I said, don't you have Jacob?
Oh, I don't know if he blocked me and removed me or not.
He's been
Have you still
posting
got me
updates.
on there with you, Vinny?
He's been posting
And
updates on Facebook.
The last time I spoke to him was right after him and y'all stay here. I'm going to take and end the stream. I will catch y'all on the next one. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button so you get notified when I go live. Until I catch y'all on the next one, don't forget, rest in peace, souls, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.